double peanut butter. I passed off driving to Ashley for a little. Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you've been well. I was editing this video and I realized I did not make an intro or a backstory or anything to let you guys know what was going on. So this is a road trip video. Ashley wanted to go somewhere warmer. We live in Colorado, and then I caught wind that Toyota wanted to sponsor a road trip. So Toyota sponsored this video and this road trip and loaned us a Tundra TRD Pro in this lunar rock color. You saw some of it before, you'll see some of it in the rest of the video as well. So we set our sights south to Arizona. Back in Colorado, it hit like -20 degrees at my house, which is the coldest it's ever been since I lived up here while we were in Arizona. So thanks Brad for house sitting and taking care of the dogs. But we went down, visited the Grand Canyon, Horseshoe Bend. It snowed some while we were down there actually. Hit up some slot canyons, ended up in Hot Springs in Colorado and made our way back home. We jam-packed a lot into 4 days, of which pretty much 2 full days were driving. So I hope you enjoy that. Since you will ask, I will talk about the Tundra at the end of the video, why I chose it probably, how I liked it, how it did, what I liked, all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned for the end of that video and let me know how you liked this video. Kind of random, kind of different, but it was fun for us to do and it was a fun vacation. And as normal, the adventure came first and then filming kind of came second. So this is kind of a mashup of cell phone footage, DSLR stuff, GoPro stuff, and a lot of GoPro 360 stuff. So I hope you're all right with that. And I hope you enjoy it. Again, thanks to Toyota for sponsoring this video, and we'll just get into it. About 15 minutes from Las Vegas, so I think we're gonna stop in there, refuel, get some lunch. So Vegas, baby. Las Vegas isn't quite how I remember it. Ashley really wanted Taco Bell in this kind of sketchy town. No offense if you live here. So we're rolling the dice. So if the next scene you see us on the toilet, you know that Taco Bell was a bad choice. In other news, someone responded to my Instagram post recommending Monster Mule. It's really good. I really like it. Nacho fries. The healthiest road trip ever. 80% of the time, Ashley chooses Taco Bell. Every time. So we are in Albuquerque. Nice mask. Ashley just wanted to grab some turquoise or something real quick. So we're gonna hit a little gift shop or 2 or 3 or 4. I'll probably get some snacks. Okay, bye. Get that trash.
I'm getting scratched on my hand.
Gross. So we had a nice little time in Albuquerque, and now we're GPSing it back on the road, and there's a 2-hour and 11-minute delay. Car crash. Hope everyone's okay in that crash, but it's a bummer. Okay, this is the first morning that we are here. We drove all day yesterday. That accident sucked and we got in at like 10:30 or 11 or something. Anyway, didn't really feel like filming anything, so had a great night's sleep. We were gonna get up super early maybe and do like the sunrise thing and decided not to. So Ashley made a coffee and we just got some quick breakfast. And now we are headed to the Grand Canyon. So, yeah. Twinsies. This lunar rock color is cool and all, but I'm really thinking Pepto Pink for my next rig.
It's looking pretty gloomy out there. We ran into some bad luck. It's been pretty nice weather in Colorado and here for the last month really, and all of a sudden it's snowing and raining and cloudy, so hopefully we can see the Grand Canyon.
Great work, babe. Communication towers.
I've got this little rock wall to protect me from falling.
Yeah, you do. The Grand Canyon, I feel like you kind of take it for granted because it's so popular. It's almost just like a big amusement park. But it's a spectacle for sure. Dang, babe, getting close to the edge. See the water way down. Alright, what do you want to do with your hands? Yeah?
No.
It's a good one? Alright, 1, 2, 3. I'm just videoing. We're at Happy Point. Happy Point. A happy point. Actually, I think it's Hopi.
Yeah, it's Hopi.
Hopi Point. Looking nice. Hopi Point's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice spot. There's Ashley picking up people's trash, throwing them away.
So that was the Grand Canyon. It was really pretty. We enjoyed it. We are on the road again, heading to Horseshoe Bend. It's supposed to snow on the drive, so hopefully everything is good and we make it safe.
Hopefully.
It's quite the line to get in now.
I don't know if it's always like this, but pro tip, come early. cute. So cute. You're so happy. V8 power. V area. Yeah?
So fun. It's actually very beautiful.
Super moody out. If we stuck around for a while, that'd be the most epic sunset. But just search it on Instagram and there'll be like 50. We saw like 10 people with tripods heading out as we left. Ooh. Got our hiking Crocs on. Ashley's got hers. Oh yeah. Here's the little hotel we're staying in that's all under construction right now, apparently. And here's Lake Powell. It's in the winter, so it's low. And here is the marina. A bunch of houseboats and stuff out here. So we're hanging out, going on a little walk, and then we're gonna go to this hike, which we'll tell you about more in a bit. Just wanted to give you a quick update. Our trusty steed.
Drive around in a city full
got back from the hike, a 6-mile hike. I won't say what it was, but it is in Kanab, Utah. So you can do a little searching and find it. Really cool. Slot Canyon's pretty much the whole way. Not like, you know, big, expansive, breathtaking views. You're in a canyon most of the time. But pretty cool. I mean, pretty easy, flat hike. A little rocky at parts, but it's good. Now we're gonna hit the road. It's the warmest it's been since we left Colorado today. Really nice out. Even though the forecast said it was supposed to snow here, but I don't believe it. But we are driving through a bunch of places with winter weather advisories, so we'll see. I passed off driving to Ashley for a little bit. So she's been driving for a couple minutes. She says the truck feels so big. So right now, weather's nice. I'm gonna let Ashley drive while I kind of get rested up. Because I've been driving the whole time so far. And we may be driving through some winter weather, so I'll drive through that. Cool? Cool, 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 cool. Looks like ahead of us is some weather.
Welcome to Colorado.
I don't know.
Colorado.
Look at that.
Oh, Colorado. Worst state in the country. Alright. Oh, bicycles. Pew. It's a cute little room. Hi. This is Motel Soco. Super nice on the phone. I knew Ashley would like this room because it's kind of a little quaint little room. Little fireplace down here. It's cute. It's cute, yeah? Cute.
Cute.
Anyway, we made the drive. A little dicey in places. Glad I was in the Tundra with 4-wheel drive and nice tires, so we're gonna turn in. This is our last major stop for the trip. So sleeping here. And tomorrow morning, they treated us. Kind of Valentine's Day, we're getting a massage and going to Pagosa Hot Springs, which is where we are right now, in Pagosa Springs. So, catch you in the morning. Smells like a fart out here. Do you know anything about that? Nice break from camping in tents in the woods. You gonna go jump in the river? Taquitos.
Home state sure is beautiful.
Ooh, should I get it? Should I get it?
No.
Hey, so we're back now. I'm back home in cold Colorado. It was actually a bunch of record cold things this weekend, I believe. It was like -20, I think, at my house, which is the coldest it's ever been since I've been up here. So we came back. It's cold, granted. Looks like it was cold kind of everywhere in the country this weekend, Valentine's Day weekend. So trip was good. We packed a lot in. We did a lot of driving. We put like 1,900 miles on this truck, and as you'd expect, performed without a hitch. There's almost 6,000 miles on this truck now, so it's still pretty new, but it served us well. Power was there, space was there, reliability was there. Did have to kick it in a 4-wheel drive for some of the snowy section. Probably would have been fine with 2-wheel drive, but my rear was spinning a little bit. We got to take it on some kind of dirt roads that were kind of fun, not really off-roading because there were some like Subarus at the trailhead as well, but got to kind of test out the suspension and everything, and it handled really well. Like, I was able to take, I drove really slow Toyota, but I was able to take the dirt road pretty fast for what it was. So I was impressed by that, and everything else was good. I mean, the trip was a lot of fun. This was for Ashley wanted to do this trip. She was like, I want to go somewhere warmer, and I was like, you want to take a road trip? Toyota had an opportunity where they reached out and they were like, you want to take any of our vehicles on a road trip? So it was access to their whole fleet. I actually wanted to take a 200 series Land Cruiser, but they didn't have one of those, but basically everything else except for that. So I chose a Tundra because I just wanted to experience a bigger truck, the Tacoma's big brother. So this is kind of between size of my Tacoma and like my F-250. So pretty manageable, really. It didn't feel like a huge truck to me, and Ashley drove a little bit, and she said after the first like 10 minutes, it felt pretty good. So a bigger truck, but not crazy big, but it treated us really well. So I wanted to just kind of walk you through some of the stuff that I put in the Tundra before we clean it up a little bit and it gets taken back out of here, back into the press fleet. So here's the inside of the Tundra. Nice leather seats. This is the TRD Pro, if you're wondering. And this is the access cab. So it doesn't have the huge back door, kind of has the half back door. But the back seat's still probably as big or bigger than a Tacoma. Probably about the same size as a crew cab Tacoma. So they have a model which is called the Crew Max, I believe, which is longer. But this does have the nice big bed on it, which, you know, honestly, shamefully, we didn't use. So we probably would have been better served with the Crew Max. But this is definitely an option worth looking into if you still want a back seat that's totally usable with a pretty long bed. So inside here, I have my med kit that just has the Velcro back here. So it has tourniquet and everything. And that's what I actually took that out of my Tacoma. I have that in my Tacoma all the time. Sorry if I'm a little stuffed up. It is cold here, so my nose is stuffing up. I brought these Vertex gloves. They're kind of insulated gloves. And I'll link to all this stuff down below. I always carry, I brought my carry gun with me, but I have a pepper spray. Always good to kind of have on hand for animals or whatever. I brought my Benchmade Bushcrafter and an umbrella down here. I brought rain gear as well. Then in here, we have a big center console. This is where I have a little Magpul DACA pouch with a bunch of camera and GoPro attachments and accessories. I did also just grab an Element fire extinguisher because might as well have one of those on hand when you're out traveling around. Up here I used a dual suction cup ram mount for my GoPro. So got a little GoPro arm. Let's see if this will brighten up here. Ram ball with a little GoPro mount. So I could use that for filming in the cabin, could flip it around and film outside the cabin as well. But a nice big center console here. Then in the back, I got my camera, my Pelican Air camera case with all my camera gear in here. So you've seen this before. I have a whole video on it if you want to know more. I bring this pretty much everywhere. It's my Vertex Gamut. It's my laptop bag, but it's got a bunch of other gear in there. And then for clothes and toiletries and everything, I really like the Vertex contingency duffel. So that's kind of what I bring on a lot of trips, camping trips and traveling. Then we just put one of these in the back seat because, you know, there's gonna be snacks and drinks and whatever. And this isn't our truck, so I decided we would just put this in, protect the back seat a little bit. Back seats are nice. Actually, let's take this out real quick. So yeah, here's the back seat, plenty big enough for our 4-day adventure for all of our gear and camera gear and boots and everything. I did bring a little Goal Zero Yeti 500X because I got a lot of stuff to charge. Laptops, tablets, camera gear and everything. This is the tool bag I just grabbed out of my Tacoma. Granted, brand new truck, was pretty sure nothing would go wrong and nothing did, but good to have. So I threw also in here jump starter, road flares, stuff like that, just in case we had an accident, because the driving conditions weren't great. So that's kind of what I brought back here. I got to clean up some of our boots, put some mud on the seats here. So this seat folds up with this handle here, and there's some storage back in under here. So I knew we were gonna be driving through some snow, so I brought just a little shovel back here. And then in this little area, this is like a cheapy Amazon snatch strap and shackles that I just kind of have as a spare to throw in rental cars and stuff. And I brought my boots. These are actually the boots I used to snow blow my driveway, but they have some little ice spikes on them. So in case we got stranded somewhere where I needed to walk for a while, I brought these just in case. So I think that was it back here. So then the seat goes back down. Little cigarette lighter back here, little cup holder. Nothing too fancy going on. You know what it is missing is map pockets in the back seat, which even my Tacoma has. So that's kind of weird. The steering wheel is pretty much a Tacoma steering wheel. And what's funny is that I don't mind this at all because it's nice, but this is the exact same as on my Tacoma. So they reuse that piece. But yeah, the Tundra, this is the lunar rock color, which I've always liked. I thought it's on Ashley's RAV. I thought it was a little feminine, but I don't know. I don't think it is anymore. I really, really like it. So the TRD Pro is all blacked out up here. Has the non-functioning hood scoop. Has some LED fogs, daytime running lights. These tires gave me no issues. They're just the factory tires and factory wheels on there. Exhaust sounds real good. And that's that. Road trip in the Tundra TRD Pro. Was a good time. Got us there and back just fine. Felt safe the whole way. Adaptive cruise control was nice. Yeah. No issues. We loved it. Whew, 30-minute video, but not bad actually for covering 4 days of driving and adventure. So I hope you liked it. Again, it wasn't our normal style of video, really. Do more off-roading and camping and rooftop tents and stuff like that. But this was a nice break from that. Nice stay in some hotels and seeing some new sights. So we had a good time. Thank you to Toyota for sponsoring this trip and giving us a loaner Tundra. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, let us know how you liked it down below. I tried to throw more of Ashley in this video than normal. She's still pretty camera shy, but hopefully she'll get more used to it with time. I'll link to as much stuff down in the video descriptions as I can and remember to. And don't forget, hit that thumbs up button, comment, do all that stuff. Yeah, until next time, guys. Take care.